I'm going to go on a 30-day fast. All right, starting tomorrow. Well, tonight, but tonight doesn't really count because, I already posted and, yeah. But after this video and officially starting tomorrow, I'm going to fast from Facebook, YouTube, cussing, listening to music, that's 4 things I'm gonna fast from. And what else should I fast from? Yo, should I cut my eye out of my socket if I can't, like... Man, I need to, like, unfriend some people on Facebook. I'm like, for real. But you know what? As long as we deny ourselves daily, right? Deny ourselves daily. That's the key. So, yeah. No FAP. No, what else? Is that good enough? I guess I can include, like, energy drinks and, like, caffeine and, it should, like, just continue on. But, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna work out more. And I do need to eat healthier. I need to eat healthier. And only water. And Gatorade. I drink Gatorade too. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know if I fell short or not on the 31st of July. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, so Facebook, YouTube. There's only 2 socials I got. Cussing, music. I'm not gonna listen to any music. No television. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. I might end up watching something that I need to watch on the television. Well, I don't need to, but I plan to. Yeah. Adultery. Man. Alright, yeah, so... And only water, only Gatorade. That's all I'm gonna drink. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll let you guys know if I did it, if I went. And of course, I'm gonna include, like, trying not to sin. And I'll let you know specifically, like, what sins I committed. The only ones I can think of that I'd have, like, the most problem with is wrath and adultery. Wrath and adultery. I can see me coming back like, yeah, guys, wrath and adultery. Let's see. But it depends on who I'm around, though, and, like, the energy. Because I'm like, I've been trying to, like, even when I, like, speak to people, like, if I'm, like, trying to preach the word, and I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, to approach people that, like, I like, strangers, without them, like, people are so, as soon as you're like, It depends. Like if I know someone, like I can talk to them, or if I approach people and like talk about anything but like Jesus. But as soon as it's like, hey, what you know about Jesus? Everyone's like I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, come on. And like the irony is, I know that they're miserable. People who deny Jesus are miserable. That's the truth. They really are. Like, and they're insecure. That's what, like, it makes no sense. Like, Jesus is good. He's God. He's perfect. He's the only ticket to heaven. Like, what? Why are people like, I don't understand. Then again, actually, I do because, like, I was kind of like that too, to be fair. It depended. Like, and that's why, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I remember this one day, aside from that one experience I talked about at Goodwill, there was this woman that came to Goodwill. I don't remember if it was before or after the other woman I was talking about, but she donated something and I handed her a receipt and then she like stopped and she's like she smiles at me and she's like, "Do you know what Jesus did for you?" And I don't know why, but I got uncomfortable, and I think it's like whatever demons, because I know I had a lot back then, but it's like, is that something to do with it? It's spiritual battle, so it's like, why did I know I had all those experiences before, like with I don't, or I guess because I just assumed that they're all hypocrites, but like they're not. Like Jesus is real, his people are real, but I didn't know that, so I can't expect other people to. But yeah, I don't know why I'm kind of. I just initially I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna go on a 30-day fast, but I might as well talk about something. But like, and I guess it happened in my mind. Like, I want to know what how do people how do you guys go about like spreading the word in public? Like, how do y'all go about it? Like, because I want to reach like people like that I was, but they're like, nah. Like, and it was funny. I remember the day that I got my Bible, like, and I already explained the story, but I was sitting there. The guy I had asked, yo, I went to, where'd I get it from? Was it Books a Million? I think it was Books a Million. And I went in there and I wanted to get the correct one, the King James version. I mean, I just wanted to make sure it was like the best, the best one. And that's what, um, that was the one that, they suggested. I was asking, I was like, which Bible? Because they told me the guy pointed to the row of books, and it was like an entire row of Bibles, and there was like two sides full, and they were different. Why are there so many Bibles? That doesn't make any sense to me. And I was so confused, and I went back over to the guy, and I was like, dude, like which one is like the the real one? Why are there so many Bibles? I was like, there's too many, and that frightened me for real. But he came over and he showed me the King James Bible. Ah, sorry about that. Yeah. And then I ended up getting the amplified version at some point. hmm But yeah, I guess like if you want to, uh, let me know. let me know how you guys go about spreading the word, like, in public. Like, how do you approach people? Because I don't, like, I'm not uncomfortable. Well, I kind of am, because I don't want people to, like, it doesn't bother me that people are, like, I don't want to hear that. It bothers me for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I, like, approach, like, because I just want to tell them the word. I mean, I could approach them about anything else, right? And get them going, but, like, I don't want to waste my time. And, like, maybe should I go about, like, how I am in my videos? Should I just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, yo, I'm insane? No, probably not, but, like, I mean, how would I approach a stranger? You know, because I've been posting. I post on Facebook, and I post on YouTube, and I've noticed that's done pretty okay. It's done okay, but not as well as I wanted to. So I was thinking about using this time to, like, try to increase, like, my creativity and, like, cut out some distractions, cut out these distractions, because I'm not, like, reaching. I'm not getting. And that could have something to do. Um, I don't know, but um, yeah. If you have any suggestions, like, let me know. Let me know what if you think there's something I need to work on personally, like, let me know. Let me know, because if there's something that you see that bothers you, and, like, you think, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm open to, like, if there's something that I'm doing that I'm not supposed to be doing. Uh, well, no, I no, because I've come a long way. I don't want to, like, ask people how they want me or feel I should be. That defeats the purpose, guys. Like, that's the point of, like, forming a personal relationship with Jesus. Like, I'm not going around. We gotta be bold. Like, we have to be. And I've noticed too with certain people, especially in my family. Like, if you knew my family, and, like the way you gotta approach people, we gotta do it in a way that, I don't want people to think I'm perfect. The Bible says nobody's perfect and nobody's good, and that made me comfortable. Like, I was just like, oh, okay, like, and I was like, so it's not just me. It's so only God is those things. So, I don't, like, God doesn't want me. I can be good without coming off in a way that is, superficial. Like, I don't ever want to appear that way, because because people aren't perfect and they aren't good. Like, they don't want to, like, they want to be approached by somebody who is, I guess that's how I kind of, like, that's how I would feel. I wouldn't want, like, I don't know, because, like, I'm used to not being good, and now, and, I'm, like, focusing on things, like, I'm changing things. I'm trying to change the way I think and behave, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm improving myself. I'm not trying to, like, change who I am. So, what I'm saying, like, it's important that we maintain that, um, our authentic selves, right? Like, that's the point in, like, giving testimonies and stuff like that. But, yeah, I was trying to think of what, like, good deeds I could go around doing, and, I don't know. I was thinking about looking into missions trips and stuff. And I'm gonna include, like, fasting from just the internet, period. Yeah, I'm not even gonna Google anything or like look up like I don't want to log into to the internet. I don't want to text anyone. So receiving calls, and I don't make phone calls. Can you believe that? I might have to text somebody actually that I know. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Take that back. Redact that statement. But yeah, like, what are like some like fasts that you guys do? Like, what are other fasts that you guys like use? And does anyone here feel that, you know, all you need to do to make it into heaven is to say Jesus is Lord? Because like I'm confused on something. You know, I've only like I keep in mind, guys. I don't want to pretend that I know everything because I don't. But you know, I do. I do. I'm not careless. You know. You know. I'm trying to figure this out. So is salvation just as simple as? I mean, I know what salvation is. Okay, I know what it says in the Bible, and it's how it's like. You know, it's a free gift, but all that means to me is that like, you know, it's accepting Jesus, having faith in Jesus, but it extends beyond that. Like, you know, to me that means salvation being a free gift means that it doesn't cost anything to get into heaven. Okay, like I don't literally have to pay for it. And it also means, but when it says that it's to put faith in Jesus, it's literally to do that, right? To put faith in him, to, you know, follow him and, you know, learn his teachings and follow his example. Is that not like, is salvation, does it not lead into discipleship? Is that not key? Am I wrong? Like, let me know if I am. Because if I can get into heaven and I can still jerk off and run around fornicating and, you know, doing drugs or whatever I want to, I want to know. Like, let me know, because if that's true, then I should go back to that. Like, I want to continue to do those things. And like, if it's that simple, I want somebody to let me know, and I want them to back it up with like with scripture, as well as, you know, their thoughts on that. Like, I want to know, like, is that true? Because I had someone earlier today, and like, and I wasn't trying to be mean with the guy, but like, you know, he was a know-it-all too. I mean, I was just trying to help him out. But if he's right, I want to know if he's right. But like, you know, he's telling me, you know, salvation's all he like. I made a second video on like, repenting, and he was like, you know, you're explaining discipleship, like that's separate from salvation. You know, we don't need that. Like, you know, Jesus. All I got to do is have faith in Jesus, and He accepts. You know, in His eyes, I'm sinless, and like and you know, to be fair, He did not specifically say that like he was gonna run around sinning and stuff like that, but it seemed to me that he was implying that, and I just wanted to make sure, was I correct in correcting him? Because I mean, what's up with the narrow path, guys? What does that mean? Why is the Bible written the way it was? Why do we have all this information in there if it's literally that simple? You know, this is a big deal, guys. Like, souls are at stake here. And, you know, we're in a world full of non-believers, and then we got lukewarm believers, and then what do you call it? Like, what's the point of God? Like, what's the difference? Like, if I'm saying, oh, I have faith in Jesus, like, who are the lukewarm believers then? What are they like? I don't understand. If it's that simple, if someone's trying to explain that salvation is that simple, then what's a lukewarm believer? You know, what I mean, I don't think it could get any more simplified than that to be a Christian. So what would a lukewarm believer even be I mean, like, I don't understand. And no matter what, I used plenty of scriptures that I thought would be enough to help make this person understand, and it wasn't enough. Like, that's what bothers me. I like, guys, I get, like, you got to keep in mind, like, we got to be passionate about this. We got to be on fire about it. We got to take risks, and we can't be soft bringing people to Christ, like, we can't be, I'm not saying, I'm not trying to be a dictator, but when I'm explaining something or whatever it is, I gotta be, I have a right to stand my ground. I can't say, oh, well, if that's how you feel, and walk away, because God wouldn't want me to do that. I wouldn't want somebody to do that. If somebody knew better than I did, knew something that I didn't know, I want them to let me know. Tough love, right? That's how God is in his word. I don't see God expressing too many emotions in his word aside from, like, love and anger. But why would he be angry if he, um, if he didn't want us to turn away from sin? I mean, if I could just keep on, I mean, I don't understand that. I mean, in a way, I mean, if that's the way it is, then I would accept it. But if it isn't, like, it would make more sense to me. Like, it doesn't make sense. I feel like, and especially practicing not sinning, there's no way that that's correct. There's no way, and we'd be like, there'd be no way to tell us apart, like, or that would set us apart. What's the point of being set apart? Set apart, being alone and trying not to sin, right? That's what being set apart means. I mean, yeah, it's disciples, but salvation doesn't. I swear it extends into discipleship. I was just wondering about that. What are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm a fellow brother trying to make it into heaven too. If there's something I don't know or that I missed uh, or that I'm overdoing, like, I want to know, because it's our job to correct each other. God says so. So, like, that's that's why I do it. I mean, I just, like, as hard as it was for me to, like, get out of certain sins, and how much of a struggle it was, like, um and then, like, getting better and better and better. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, I mean, I don't see how that isn't, like, the key to salvation. And, like, I don't have, like, depression or anxiety anymore. I don't have I'm not insecure about anything. I wasn't really before. Oh, well, I was probably more insecure about opening up about some things that I shared, but since I've done that, like, nothing. I got nothing to hide anymore. Like, um, you know, I've explained, like, and it was really, it made me feel really good to, like, explain, like, to just have a video out there, about how I behaved and, like, the things I've done, and put it out there. And I only did that for God. Like, I would have never done that if it wasn't for God. Like, he helped me do that. Like, so, yeah, like, it's really cool. No fear. So I mean, there's so many things. You know, whenever I thought I couldn't like, man, when I was first coming into the faith, I was in this relationship with this girl that I had a crush on for like 2 years, or like it was a year to two, something like that. And she had a crush on me for that long too, right? And like we we finally got together, and we dated for like a month and a week or something, and like something didn't feel right about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you know, in your relationships, do you ever feel like, if you're like, or prior to coming into the faith, or I don't know what you're doing, but either way, like, do you like, did you have like, the more relationships you had and that they failed, that things just get more and more uncomfortable for you? I'm just kind of like, you don't have to answer these questions. I'm just kind of like trying to give you something to think about, and as well as, if you want to answer them, you can, because I am curious. Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to know, because like, these are things we need to validate, the things that the Bible says, and we can only do that when we like share our when we share our like thoughts and experiences. Like I said, we could easily overcome Satan if everyone in the world, at we got this internet, and if at the same time everyone's like, "Yo, I committed adultery," I think about other girls I'm in relationships, and like the men and the women did it. Like, if we all did, like, talk about how much we like masturbated and watched porn and like resented people and like gossiped, and like, if we all did that, we'd overcome Satan. I want to beat up. Like, I hate Satan. I'm sorry, guys. Like, is that okay? Can I hate Satan for manipulating everyone? Ugh. Is it wrong? I hate the Antichrist too. I don't even know who he is. Oh, something really cool? My mother, I've been struggling like crazy to get my mom to like believe in God and like look at the Bible with me and stuff. And like, I swear that was like, we get into it, and because I'm like desperate, right? Like, I'm like, Mom, come on. Like, there's one thing with like my friends and stuff like that. Like, I really was for them too. But after a while, it got old. And I just like, the more I like accepted it, I was just like, come on, guys. But like, this is a big deal. This is the biggest. Like, there's nothing bigger than this. There's nothing bigger than this. And 99% of humans in the world are pretending like that, like everything, stupid things matter more than this, and this is pretend. Like, this is a fantasy, and it's not. Like, it's so ironic. I don't know. I'm venting. But that's it. I just want to let you guys know I'm going on fast. I'll let you know how it goes. Later, guys.